up and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Can't land that jab. Lucky that hook didn't score. That counter shot lands. There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Catch and shoot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Just misses with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Missing with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. And there's the bell for round two. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That left hook misses. The counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter shot lands. How about that time counter shot? Shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ear. Let's get it started in round three. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
How about that time counter shot? No rest for the weary. Perfect counter lands. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you gotta focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even. Hold it right there. This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. How is this fight still continuing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You'd like to see more jabs. There's a counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? How about that time counter shot? Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8. Here we go to the fourth round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook just can't find the target. He misses with that jab. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Those counter punches have to hurt. How about that time counter shot? I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. So much, you know, the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. Back into the fray here in round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're sensing the comeback.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Beautiful counter punch. They block the uppercut. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Good counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter shot lands. That counter shot lands. counter shot lands. How about that time counter shot? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow.
There's the bell to start round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
The jab slightly off target. Hatton right now not where he wants to be. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
There's a counter shot. And shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's a Ricky Hatton has been clipped. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Are we about to see Ricky Hatton go? Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the... Round 7, here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Ricky Hatton right now not where he wants to be. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
There's a counter shot. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punch. They exchange punches. No rest for the weary. Straight right just misses. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different? Round 8, and we're off again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Julio Cesar Chavez just got rocked. How are they still standing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good counter punching. Has to be a jump. Did you see that? Whoa, ay caramba! Julio Cesar Chavez in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the...
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, and the grand champion might go down. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. He is down big time on the... And we enter the ninth. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well done with that counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Swing and a miss with that hook. The perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire.
Oh, and Chavez goes down. Let's see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say, and shot from the gods.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down.
And here comes the 10th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They stagger back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
catch and shoot. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Nice counter shot. Lucky that hook didn't score. Defense is not an option for these two. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by... Hold that thought! Ricky Hatton has been clipped. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Has to be careful for that. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Both going for the KO. It's so obvious. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. Oh my goodness! Chavez is on the canvas. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Are we about to see Ricky Hatton go down? True champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Dios mío. Is Julio Cesar Chavez going to go down? Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knock. There's the bell for round 12. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. That counter shot lands. There's a counter shot. Perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those counter punches have to hurt. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement.